Welcome back to the world of adventure sports. Just 30 miles away from Campbell River, you can find yourself at Mount Washington Alpine Resort, the host venue for the Berrecloth Invitational. Now, this is a progressive mountain bike slope-style competition through a West Coast rainforest. And at 5,000 feet of elevation, you can really get 3 seasons in one day. The unique thing is the course is permanent, and all you really need to conquer this thing is the right skill set and a whole lot of courage. After a 3-year hiatus, the Berrecloth Invitational returned. Darren Berrecloth built the slopestyle mountain biking course for this contest himself, keeping both rider and spectator in mind as he found unique ways to incorporate Mount Washington's forest in the design.
All right, here we are on Mount Washington, and this is the site of my competition. This is will be my 4th year I've done it. This year was a little bit stressful just because of snow. We had like world record snowfall up on this mountain this year. I wasn't able to start on the course till pretty much 2 weeks ago. It was actually a bit of a rocky start. I got 2 days in, good weather, everything was going good, and then it just started a monsoon rain. And I pretty much got shut down for 5 days. Nothing I could really do, playing in the mud. 1, 2, 3. And fortunately, the weather turned around and it started to dry out. I love to build, and I love being in machines and moving dirt around and chainsawing and basically just being a redneck. That's pretty much what I like to do.
The guy pours his passion, life, his soul into mountain bike riding, and the result is this. Like, you know, like this course, this event. It's amazing, like how much work, pressure that goes into this, and then on top of that, he's got to try and ride his bike. But I think arguably, or I wouldn't say arguably, I would say it's certainly the best course that he's ever built.
Just got in. It looks awesome. It's like, I don't know, it's like one of the coolest slopestyle courses I've ever seen.
Definitely the sickest course we've ever got to have. I mean, it's super big, technical, tight.
It's actually pretty damn sweet.
It's definitely a Canadian course for sure, but it looks really fun. Everything's like pretty good size, and looks like it'll flow pretty good. So I'm just more worried about trying out that skinny on the first go.
I don't know when there's the last time there was like a North Shore line, like skinny line on a course.
I could squeeze a beer can between my butt cheeks right about there.
It's skinny at the top of the course. It's pretty fun. It spooks a couple people.
I got scared. You gotta take it in steps, dog. I'm embarrassed. That's cool.
Darren's drive for perfection ultimately resulted in a challenging and fun course that allowed the riders to showcase their skills.
Everybody's been pretty stoked. Everything turned out really well. All the riders really digging the course here and having fun. Now I'm gonna get on the bike and get some riding in. I've ridden the bike all day, so I'm pretty stoked to get on the bike and have some fun.
Vibe here is so good. Obviously, having a good course helps. No one's complaining. All the riders are pumped because we're just hanging out with our buddies. Like, it's just laid back BC life.
Yeah, I think it's good. All the bugs are worked out, I think. And you're ready for tomorrow.
For tomorrow's finals, we're just gonna get wild. It's gonna be awesome.
And we watched the course take shape at the Berrecloth Invitational in Canada. Welcome back to Campbell River on Vancouver Island as I try to become a member of a very exclusive club. It's called the Tyee Club of British Columbia, and it was founded back in 1924. Now, to become a member, all you have to do is row out, no engine allowed, hook and land a 30-pound or heavier Tyee, also known as a Chinook salmon, and get it back to shore. Easier said than done. Something else that's easier said than done is getting in the winner's circle at the Berrecloth Invitational.
So yeah, here we are up on beautiful Mount Washington on Vancouver Island. It's comp day. All the preparations have come down to one final day, and I'm pretty dang stoked.
We're at the Berrecloth Invitational. It's the morning of finals.
I really like this comp because it's like really typical course. It's like in the middle of the forest. Like we never had one of those courses.
I'm so stoked to be invited to this contest, and it's just awesome to ride with all these guys from the videos and that.
We got, you know, guys like Darren, Brandon, McCall, Anthony, all the guys that are going to throw down today. It's going to be crazy.
Obviously, Brandon's been shredding pretty hard.
Anthony's killing it. He's fearless, so he's definitely a sender.
Some love to Anthony Missouri, the 15-year-old phenom.
So Anthony's year 15 from Surrey, and I don't know, such a sender. He's really good at technical stuff because he's from BMX, but he can go big too, so it's cool to see.
One of the highlights for me was Anthony Missouri. He came out kind of nowhere and just killed it.
The course here is pretty technical, and there's, you know, some things that throw people off quite a bit, so it makes it more difficult.
Yeah, so what makes this course so much different than all the other ones is that I personally think courses should have landing to lips right away. No big spaces where you can blow your feet off, oh crap, get your feet back on your pedal and start pedaling again and make the next jump. I'm more of a fan of the right away. Landing, next jump, landing, next jump, landing, next jump. On top of that, I always try to make it, you know, a little bit more challenging. You know, something a little bit bigger so that, you know, people don't roll up here and start doing all their banger tricks right off the jumps first try, you know.
Top. Gable off the drop. Oh no! Big step coming.
This year's course is really technical, and a lot of the riders are throwing big tricks, and I mean, this kind of course you got to be consistent top to bottom, and whether you throw a huge trick in on one jump and if you miss the next jump, then you're kind of screwed, so you got to keep it solid top to bottom to really get it going.
Competitors pushed themselves and tested the limits of mountain biking as they took on the difficult course.
Super pumped right now, man. I love this place, and thanks Darren for putting on an awesome comp.
Yeah, this course is really technical. Like, it's really tight, and all the moves are big, and so it's really hard to keep the flow going. And it's difficult, but when it comes together, it's so good.
Darren Berrecloth is like one of the main guys that I always used to watch on the videos and stuff.
Darren's like their attitude, and the course is sweet. He knows what he's doing when he's building this kind of stuff, so it's awesome.
Good turn down. Tail whip up.
Big break.
Nice 361 footer. Into
In the gate. We're coming on.
Brandon Semenuk, he's the Canadian ripper. He's currently first in the world right now, and he's pretty good. he does amazing at every contest.
Put your hands together for Brandon Semenuk!
You know, boys came out, everyone loved the course, and yeah, we just ended up having a really good time, which is a pretty cool thing for me.
Obviously, Darren's a legend, and this is the kind of course that can push slopestyle. It was so fun for all the riders. I think everyone had a great time. Darren pulled it off very well once again.
So the Berrecloth Invitational returned with what all involved would consider a huge success.